I wasn't going to mess around with that wiring. I didn't need to sit.
Hey! Leave that dial alone. The heating gobbles up all the power and the circuits can't take it.
Sorry. I turned the therm... I had no need.
Oh, you!
Oh, so... Wow, an old... The stereo was switched off. I turned the volume down again. I turned the volume up a few notches.
My.
Lady Piermont. Oh, my. You're...
Naked? Of course. Now, George, don't be shy.
That day was the day the nightmares had begun. Trapped, smothered, choking on the lavender.
George, darling, pass me my robe.
Oi! What are you doing with a blooming robe on? God help me, but yours... I've got a deadline.
Well, you won't be meeting any deadline. And besides, it's freezing in here.
Lady Piermont and I had met... It was locked. That wouldn't...
Hey, stop meddling with that!
Blowing the power would certainly have destroyed... But the elevator alone wasn't going to trip the whole system.
Hey!
Never... Not a snow... It...
How about a top-up, Mr. Hobbs?
Not mind if I do.
It was a full... A variety of liquor... I didn't need to... I wasn't going to mess around. That... Nope.
Hey! Hey, stop!
The elevator...
Hey!
The elevator...
Lady Pure.
Oh, George, be a dud.
I'll see what I...
George,
Wary of any more...
How about another whiskey? Oh, don't mind if I do. Hey, stop!
The elevator on its own. The fuse box was emitting... Should have been condemned to you. That...
George, sweet.
Hey! Sorry. Look, pal, I know it's brass monkeys in here, but the wiring in this building is ancient. Her Majesty will just...
Lady Piermont, Mr.
Well,
Oh, crumbs.
if you do not adjust the heating, I shall refuse to cooperate.
Lady Piermont, it's the circuits. They won't take the strain. You know what old buildings are like.
In which case, I see no reason for this session to continue.
Whoa, Lady Piermont, let's not be too hasty. I'm sure I can accommodate your needs.
Good. Perhaps you can start.
Oh, go on.
I'd turned the therm... I wondered if the suspicious one...
A word, if I may, Lady Piermont.
For you, George, I'm all ears. How can I help?
How did you come to be working with Mr. Hobbs?
Wheresoever a bohemian needs a helping hand, George, mine is always at the ready. And what better way to help than to expose one's flesh to the sensuous brushstrokes of such a talent?
Do you know anything about a stolen...
Oh. My heart's a tremor, George. Do you think Wilf is mixed up with this?
Maybe, but I'm...
Mums,
Can you keep a secret, Lady Piermont?
I am...
You see that portfolio by Hobbs' table? You need to take a peek inside.
Be still my beating heart.
So what have you been up to since our...
Charity work.
Oh,
Young men, George.
that's all for now.
Oh, you.
The elevator on its...
A word, if I may, Lady Piermont.
For you, George.
Lady Piermont,
How thrilling. Oh, but... Is this...
perfect.
Now was my... Hobbs was good. Hobbs... More of Hobbs' sketches. Impressionist. Well, it wasn't La Maledictio, but it did appear to be a study for an element of the painting, the Ouroboros. There was something different about the image in the center. I figured the sketch...
What the heck? I told you that portfolio was private.
Huh?
Well, that was fun.
So, you're not models?
No, Mr. Hobbs.
Well, you can't be a copper. You're not stupid enough. So what the blazes are you doing in my studio?
We're investigating the theft of a painting, La Maledictio, by the Spanish artist El Serp. One of these sketches is a study of that painting.
Well, sure, but what's that got to do with that? I'm a restorer, and I restored it. I've got naught to do with what happened after that painting left this studio. How was I to know it was going to get Henri killed?
Hang on a second. How do you know Henri's dead?
Look, he and I went back a long way. Le Lézard Bleu was on the ropes, so I got the painting into his exhibition. Nothing like this was supposed to happen.
We're not accusing you of anything, Mr. Hobbs. We just want to get to the bottom of this.
I get that, and I'll help you however I can, but this mess is way above my pay grade.
How come you needed to make...
Restoration's not about throwing. The Serp is a complicated painting.
Why would anyone want...
True, but there is something special about it that's hard to describe. There's conviction in every brushstroke. Whoever El Serp was, he had a tale to tell. The symbolism is deeply religious.
We have reason to believe that Medovsky is mixed up in the theft of La Malediccio.
Eh? What would he gain from stealing his own painting?
We have strong evidence.
You'll have a hard time proving that. Medovsky has a full set of provenances for the painting. It traces its legitimate ownership all the way back to the painter.
Why didn't Medovsky mention it?
Because they're not with him. Henri's got them. Or had them.
And Henri is dead.
So ask his partner.
Lane?
Lane, yeah, Lane. Look, pal, you're wasting your time looking for conspiracies here. And you're wasting my time if you're not actually going to get naked. Go get the provenance from Lane, and everything will turn out hunky-dory.
But it also puts Marquez's story into question.
Not my problem, darling. Now both of you, get lost. I've got a painting to finish.
And we have a critic to interrogate.
Someone's lying, but who?
Is it the gangster or the old Spaniard?
The painter or the art critic?
I need to head back for Nave's reconstruction.
What about the evidence from Medovsky's house? Will you give it to Nave?
I think I should. And I can put the squeeze on Lane. Ask him about the provenance.
Good. I've got lunch with Ronnie tomorrow. This story is hotting up, and I want to make sure he keeps me on it.
Taxi? Here I was again, inside the gallery. Nave preparing. Nico and I had a good idea who the killer was. Now all we had to do was persuade Nave.
Sir, I already tried starting it up. I think it's broken.
Nonsense, Moo. This machine has the power of 10 investigators.
But investigators never fail to start up, sir.
Your pessimism is duly noted, Moo. But have faith. This machine will analyze the scene, compute the data, and deduce everything for us. The location of the second shooter will be a mystery no more. One moment.
A marvel indeed, sir. Though at the moment, it is kaput.
Your pessimism has obviously infected the circuitry, Moo. Let me think for a moment.
If I could just...
Shh! Eh bien, Moo, now try realigning the laser matrix.
Sir, I have no idea what that is.
Move over, Moo. Now, let me see. Oscillating reverberator? Check. Refraction spectrometer? Check. Now, what can I do? Ah, Monsieur Stobbart, it's only you. Glad you could finally make it.
Inspector, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Oh, yes? I shall be the judge of that.
I think I know who the killer is.
Really?
Yep, he's a gardener called Shears living in London.
Fascinating. And the good news?
We don't need to do your reconstruction.
You joke with me, Monsieur Stobbart.
It's not a joke. This guy Shears was working for a Russian ex-mobster. It's all part of a highly complex fraud.
Gardeners, KGB, fraud. You are a fantasist, monsieur. And I have no time for fantasy. Reality is my suitcase, as you Americans say. Now, stand over there and keep out of trouble until the others arrive.
Well, who are we waiting for?
Mademoiselle Collard and Father Simeon. Please, I am very busy. Ah, Moo, a clever choice. But no cigar for you. Try the red.
Mon Dieu!
I needed to speak to
Lane.
Stobbart.
I gather you're the man to ask about the provenance for the painting.
For La Maledictio? Well, you have been busy, haven't you, Stobbart?
I'd like to see it.
So speak to Bijou. She took care of the business side of the gallery. The provenance is in the office safe. She has the key.
Lane was a pushover when you had him cornered, though it looked like Bijou hadn't been completely honest with me after all. I needed to pay her another visit.
What's the deal with that?
It's a farce. They've been trying...
Looks like something out of a fit.
It probably...
What do you think of...
The man is a buffoon. I have better things to do than wait for these idiots to get their forensic whatnot to work. The only silver line...
What do you think of Moo?
Who?
The policeman with Nave.
I assume he's another idiot.
Why's that?
I believe one can tell a man by the company he keeps.
I'll bear that in mind, Mr. Lane. Okay, thanks.
Sir,
Yes, Moo, I was... Do it. Moo, what have you done?
pardon me, sir, but I believe it was you who said,
This is no time for blame. You have broken the machine.
Mon Dieu.
Inspector Nave.
You must wait.
Sure, it can wait. If I pulled the plug out, I decided to bide my time and wait for the right moment.
Monsieur Stobbart?
I needed...
Excuse me.
Please, monsieur.
Stobbart. Monsieur Stobbart, you will not...
But I just need...
This is a recon...
Okay, clear.
I considered making a run, and it would have better to play along with Nave and get... The bus stayed. That was where Nave's machine. That I needed a... That wouldn't work. That... It was pointless trying to get a closer look at the machine while Navet and Moo were tinkering with it. The poster looked... Can I ask...
If you...
What does it do?
Your guess?
Is Navet...
He's as...
You lied on your...
Do I look...
Is there any...
Get lost.
Changed your opinion of...
Who?
Moo?
Who?
Never mind. Okay. Vera secured. Mr. Rickenbacker?
You better have some good news, Stobbart.
I absolutely do.
Go on then, impress me.
I went to visit Medovsky, the owner of the painting, and Vera's security.
Go on.
I found some paperwork that proves Medovsky stole his own painting.
Great work. But we're gonna need more. You have to find the painting.
The artist restoring the painting claims there's a provenance that proves Medovsky is the owner.
Why do I sense some doubt here?
Take one guess who signed off on it.
I give up.
Hector Lane, the art critic responsible for the exhibition.
Oh, this gets better and better. Go and speak to Lane. Get a look-see at that provenance yourself.
I spoke with Lane. He says the provenance for the painting is in the gallery safe.
Good work, Stobbart.
Apparently, Bijou has the key, though when I talked to her earlier, she said she wasn't involved with the gallery.
You need to take a look at that provenance.
I'm gonna go find out why she lied.
Get round there, Stobbart. See if you can get the key to the safe, too.
The security cameras. I had to hurry up and get out of it. Inspector Navet. What seems to be the problem?
Monsieur Stobbart, if Paris find... Then I doubt if an insurance salesman can...
I'm an insurance assessor.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah?
Whatever.
Like us.
What was that move?
I said,
Have you been...
Long and
You've saw...
more than you have had hot dinners.
Well, I've had a lot of...
Oh, yes? How many?
What?
Precisely how many hot dinners have you had, monsieur? You prove my point for me, monsieur.
You true...
Oh, I'm...
I was sure if I could... Inspector Nave. I know this sounds obvious, but are you sure it's plugged in?
Monsieur Stobbart, do you really...
We all make...
What a ridiculous generalization, monsieur. Look, I can see from here it's... Ah.
Do you need assistance, sir?
Very funny, Moo. One moment.
That got rid of him. I was going to have to figure that out. Time to get the show on the road.
See, Moo?
I'm not sure that...
Precisely. You knew my superior intellect would win through in the end.
Yes, sir. Sir... We have no victim.
Good God, Moo. Are you suggesting I kill someone for the sake of this reenactment?
No, sir.
Ah, yes. Ah, of course.
Me?
Have you ever acted?
Well, I don't like to blow...
Hmm.
No.
So, not the lead, ha? Nevertheless, here is your chance to play a real lead role.
But he looks nothing like the victim, sir.
Oh, damn it. Let me think.
Relying on Nave's problem, I had to find something. I'll have a look around.
Yes. Ah, you have arrived at last. Please, make...
Father Simeon,
Hi, Josh.
welcome to the asylum.
Let me guess. Nave.
Not quite.
But that's great.
Tell me about it.
So what do we do now?
Carry on anyway, and nail Medovsky.
What about Nave?
Ignore him.
And this sheriff?
The reconstruction? Well,
Josh.
it's Navi.
But we already know what happened.
Sure we do.
Quiet, please!
Lane was right. Nave was an idiot. The best place to... On the head of the statue was a pair of arms. Maybe